Our parents didn't grow up with a love language. I know that. Because I was on a date once, before I even found out about it, a girl asked me what was my love language. I was like, I didn't even know what that is. She was like, how did you feel love from your family growing up? And I was like, oh, threats of violence. My mom would threaten to murder me, and then she wouldn't. And I would be like, she loves me.
My mom's just really embarrassing. Her newest thing she's doing is, well, she likes to talk to every stranger. She just likes to sort of stop people and have these kind of sassy moments with them. They're not having the moments with her. They're often listening to her with this sort of a stance. Like, we were out at this Latin restaurant. I felt so bad for the guy because I was like, he has no idea what's about to happen to him right now. Like my mom likes to just she likes to let people know that she's just kind of down with everything, you know? So he comes over to our table. He says something so reasonable. I was like, he has no idea what's about to happen. He just told her that they were very slammed and that he needed a moment. Here's my mother's unacceptable response to that. She goes, oh, please, take your time. I lived in California in the 1960s. I'm like, what the does that mean? What in God's name just happened? She will not stop doing that California thing to people. I've begged her. No one knows what to do with that. It's so genuinely confusing for people. They just sort of look at her like they don't feel safe.
I don't know how my mom did it, you know what I mean? My mom's amazing, you know what I mean? She had 2 kids that were living at home at the time when she was single, you know, and she raised both of us really well. She was amazing. She became the mother and the father. And the reason why I tell you that is because she reminded us every fucking day. There wasn't a day that my mom didn't tell us that. Just me and my sister just playing in the room, playing around, and then my mom would just come into the room and go, I just want you kids to know one thing. I'm the mother and the father. I bring home the bacon and I cook that motherfucker too. My mom was tough as shit. I dare anybody to fuck with my mom's kids. Dare anybody. My mom was 4'10". She'll fight anybody. She didn't give a shit. That's how tough my mom was. I remember one time I was at a shoe store and I was fucking up the shoe wall. You know, the shoe display wall? Fucking it up, just putting shoes all over the place, right? And the salesman saw me and he was like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Fucking up the shoe wall, get the fuck out of here. He's cursing at me, right? He didn't know my mom was in the back of the store. He couldn't see her. She's 4'10". My mom popped around the corner. She was like, hey, who are you talking to? You don't talk to my children like that. Who are you, huh? I want to speak to the manager. And the guy started making fun of my mom's accent. Oh, you want to speak to the manager? Huh? You want to talk to the manager? And my mom goes, oh, that's funny. You're making fun of my accent? I live in your country and I speak 2 languages, Tagalog and English. You live here. How many do you speak? 1? You're stupid. So the guy started cursing at my mom. Right? He's like, you know what? I don't need to hear this shit. Get the fuck out of my store. Take your kid and get the fuck out of my store, right? So my mom started cursing back, right? And I've seen my mom curse before, but we never seen her get into a curse fight. And when you curse, certain words go together. But my mom takes whatever curse word she knows and throws them at you. He's like, get the fuck out of my store. My mom goes, oh yeah? You son of a shit. Fuck, your pussy has a dick with a shit in it, and your pussy has a mother shit, you. Fuck your pussy, you. I looked at my sister and go, did mom just say mother shit?
My mom's so funny. She lives in the South, too. She's still determined to keep me up to date with everybody that I grew up with, and she'll remind me about them to the point where I care again. So she'll call me up. She's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, what's 3 in the afternoon, cougar? I'm working. And she's like, would you remember Ashley Davidson? I'm like, no, I don't know who that is. Oh, you know who that is. Like I was just lying the second before. Ashley Davidson! She had long dark hair. She's on the cheerleading squad. I'm like, no, Mom, it still does not ring a bell. Ashley Davidson! Her mom, Alice, used to cut your hair. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I know who that is. Well, she's dead. I'm like, why would you call it Oh, you know who that is. We go round and round in circles. This is an actual text that she sent to me if you want any idea of how she can brighten your day. Here is an example. Real text. Did you know Vanessa Tate? She lived on Poplar Street. I went to school with her mother, Jan. We were in junior league together back in the day. Her father died a few months ago and her mother last week. They were 65 and 61. I wonder what happened. Very sad. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. There's snow in the air and it's 23 degrees. I feel sorry for the tornado survivors who are picking through the rubble of their homes in this. Have a great show. Love, Mom. Now you know why I am like I am.
Just not tough enough, man. I'm not. You know why I think I'm not that tough? Because of my mom. My mom was real religious, you know. My mom was strict bringing me up. And because of that, I'm a little sweet little kid. I'm a mama's boy. I really am. The thing is, my mom is over-religious. God, she's over-religious. You ever meet somebody that's over-religious? Talk about God all the time? Or blame everything on the devil? You know, that's my mom. Everything is the devil's fault, you know. Baby, that ain't nothing but the devil. That's the damn devil, baby. That's all that is. And it's like, it's at the point now where you can't have a conversation with this woman because if you say something she don't agree with, she make it seem like it's not you talking, it's the devil, you know. And I had to explain to her, I was like, Ma, you gotta understand, I'm older now, I got my own opinion, okay? I'm not gonna agree with everything you say. Sometimes I'm gonna think what I wanna think. And I know where she started yelling. She was like, let him go, devil. What? What are you talking about? Let him go, devil, take me instead. What are you talking about? This ain't the devil. Yes, it is. My baby would never talk to me like that. And she started flicking holy water at me, right? Just like that. And when she flicked the holy water, I got mad and cursed. I was like, Ma, you know what? This is bull. I'm leaving. And she flicked some more and it got in my eye. And when it got in my eye, it started stinging. I was like, oh my God, it sting. I might be the devil. You know, I was like, She's like, boy, you ain't no devil. That's bleach. Don't you ever curse at me. I'll beat your little ass in this house.
My mom's a cunt. Hear me out. I know, like, not everyone's comfortable with that word. Half of you are like, oh, right, no, don't say that. And the other half of you are like, oh my God, what a coincidence. I brought her to a soccer game because I wanted to show her what boundaries looked like, you know? I was like, look. She's like, I don't see him. I'm like, I know. Stop calling my friends. How about that? She's always bragging about the dumbest stuff. The other day she was telling me, she's like, you know, I can still fit in my wedding dress. I was like, oh my God, who cares, right? I mean, it is weird that she's the same size now as she was when she was 8 months pregnant, but I don't think bragging's cool.
I give my mom a lot of credit. She had to do a lot of weird shit. You know, she had to, like, my mom had to buy me condoms. I feel like that's a dad's job. I mean, I never had a dad, but I assume that's, like, the dad's job. Like, in my head, how I would get condoms from my dad is we would be having a catch, and then all of a sudden, a huge box of condoms would appear in his hand. And he'd be like, go long! And he would throw it, and then I would catch it, and he'd be like... I don't know, I don't have a dad, but I assume that's like how it goes down. I'll tell you how it's not supposed to go down. I got home from school, and I was like a sophomore in high school, and my mom was like, hey, I left a little present for you on your bed. I was very excited. I was like, oh my God, perhaps it's sneakers. There's endless possibilities. It could be DVDs, those were hot at the time. It could have been a million things. I get up there, it's a 50-pack of condoms. Every variety, every brand. And I just wanted to be like, Ma, who the fuck do you think your son is? Like, I never even brought a friend home. Like, what made you think I was out there, like, slinging pussy? I hang out with you every night. Do you want to fuck me? Do you want to fuck me, Mom? No, let's fuck. I'm mad now. Me and my mom are really close now. I this is how close me and my mom are. Like, I send my mom pictures of my dick whenever I'm worried. Easy. She's a nurse. She's a nurse, so I figured whenever like I get a dot or something, rather than go see the doctor, I could just cut out the middleman, send it to my mom. That's not fuck you. I don't like that. No, maybe you guys aren't just that close with your mothers. Yeah, me and my mom are on a dick level. No, here's an example. Like, if there was a line of dudes waiting to show their dick to my mom, right? It's her lucky day. I could cut that line. Because I'm with the family. You understand? No, I'd send my mom pics. I'd be like, hey, Ma, sorry to bother you, but, you know, do you see anything wrong here? And she'd be like, yeah, Pete, definitely something wrong. And I'd be like, what? She's like, you're sending me pictures of your dick. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm a school nurse. She was like, put a Band-Aid on it. I don't know.